Cowboys Nation, brace yourselves because the NFL rumor mill just dropped a nuclear bomb. Christian McCaffrey, the all-pro running back and offensive powerhouse for the San Francisco 49ers, is suddenly being linked to the Dallas Cowboys in a potential trade that no one saw coming. And as if that wasn't shocking enough, the Cowboys are also making headlines for hiring a new star coach who is already turning heads around the league. Yes, this offseason just got a whole lot hotter, and the implications for both the 49ers and the Cowboys could be absolutely massive. The whispers started late last night when reports from trusted insiders began to suggest that the Cowboys had reached out to the 49ers front office regarding the availability of Christian McCaffrey. Now let's be clear, this isn't just smoke. This has legs. Sources close to both organizations have confirmed that exploratory talks have taken place. And while it's still in the early stages, the fact that the Cowboys are even entertaining the idea of adding a player of McCaffrey's caliber shows just how serious Jerry Jones is about winning now. For those who might not fully grasp what this could mean, let's rewind for a second. Christian McCaffrey is arguably the most complete running back in the NFL today. He's a dual-threat monster, an elite runner with lightning-quick cuts and a pass-catching machine out of the backfield. Since joining the 49ers, McCaffrey has elevated their offense to another level. He's been instrumental in their playoff runs and has proven to be one of the smartest and most consistent players in the game. So why would the Niners even consider moving him? The answer lies in the cap situation and their long-term roster strategy. The 49ers have been juggling contracts with high-value players like Nick Bosa, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and George Kittle. It's becoming increasingly difficult to maintain all these stars under the salary cap. Christian McCaffrey, while worth every penny, carries a significant cap hit in 2025. With the emergence of younger, cheaper backs on their roster and an emphasis on building around their defense, the Niners might just be open to listening, especially if the right package is offered. Enter the Cowboys. Dallas has made it abundantly clear that they're in win-now mode. The frustrations of falling short in the playoffs have been boiling over, and the pressure on Jerry Jones and the front office to deliver a Super Bowl-caliber roster is immense. While Tony Pollard was a great weapon, his departure has left a major hole in the backfield. And sure, there are young backs in the mix, but none come close to the pedigree, experience, and production of a Christian McCaffrey. Adding him to this offense would completely transform the way Dallas attacks defenses. Imagine Dak Prescott lined up in the shotgun with McCaffrey to his right. Defenses won't know if it's a run, a screen, a swing pass, or a deep ball to CeeDee Lamb. McCaffrey's presence alone would create mismatches, force safeties to bite, and open up space for the Cowboys' receivers. His football IQ and versatility are exactly what Dallas has been missing from its offense, a true Swiss Army knife who can tilt the field in their favor. And it's not just about offense. Christian McCaffrey brings leadership, playoff experience, and a work ethic that is contagious. He's a locker room asset who leads by example and demands excellence from those around him. For a Cowboys team looking to get over the hump, that kind of player could make all the difference, especially when the lights are brightest in January. Now, let's talk compensation. What would it take for the Cowboys to land a player like McCaffrey? Insiders suggest it would likely require a first-round pick and at least one established starter, possibly from the defensive side of the ball or offensive line. The Niners aren't giving him up for cheap, and rightly so. But Jerry Jones has shown time and again that he's willing to pull the trigger if he believes it will get his team closer to a Super Bowl. So while the trade is far from finalized, the interest is real, the discussions are active, and the NFL world is watching closely. Fans are already reacting on social media with disbelief, excitement, and cautious optimism. Many are comparing this potential move to past Cowboy trades that shocked the league, like the Herschel Walker deal, the Des Bryant draft, or the Amari Cooper acquisition. If Dallas pulls this off, it could be remembered as the move that finally brought another Lombardi trophy back to Texas. But that's not the only reason Cowboys fans are buzzing. Just hours after the McCaffrey trade rumors exploded online, news broke that Dallas had made another major move, this time on the coaching side. The Cowboys have reportedly hired a rising star in the NFL coaching world to join their staff, and the reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. Though the name has not yet been officially released, multiple sources confirm that it's a young, offensive-minded strategist with a track record of success working with dynamic players. This new hire is expected to take on a major role in designing the Cowboys' offense for 2025 and beyond. He's been described as innovative, aggressive, and fearless, a coach who isn't afraid to take risks and push the envelope. This move signals a clear shift in philosophy for the Cowboys, who are no longer content to play it safe. They want to attack, dominate, and impose their will on opponents every single week. The timing of these two moves, the McCaffrey trade talks and the coaching hire, isn't lost on anyone. They suggest a coordinated plan by the Cowboys to completely reshape their offense into something new, something more dangerous, something championship caliber. It's a bold strategy, but it's exactly what this franchise needs if it's going to finally get past the divisional round and return to glory. Players around the league are already taking notice. Several current and former NFL stars have tweeted about the potential move, with reactions ranging from shock to admiration. Even rivals are acknowledging that if Dallas lands McCaffrey and pairs him with this new offensive mind, they will be a serious force in the NFC. As for Christian McCaffrey, he's stayed quiet on the rumors, at least publicly. But those close to him say he's aware of the talks and intrigued by the idea of playing in Dallas. He's a competitor who wants to win, and if the 49ers are pivoting in another direction, McCaffrey could see the Cowboys as a legitimate opportunity to chase another title. He respects the legacy of the franchise, the intensity of the fan base, and the challenge of playing under the biggest spotlight in football. Now, let's think about the bigger picture. This potential trade isn't just about one season, it's about building a culture of excellence. It's about making a statement to the rest of the league that the Cowboys are tired of being almost there. They want to be champions. And sometimes that means taking a risk, shaking things up, and going all in on greatness. Fans in Dallas are already dreaming of what could be. McCaffrey jerseys are being mocked up online. Local sports radio is buzzing with callers arguing over trade details, lineups, and playoff scenarios. The excitement is real, and it's spreading fast. This isn't just a rumor, it's a moment. A potential turning point in the Cowboys' journey back to the top of the NFL. The coming days will be critical. Negotiations could accelerate, stall, or fall apart entirely. But the message has been sent. Dallas is no longer content with being good. They want to be elite, and they're willing to make the bold moves required to get there. Christian McCaffrey in a Cowboys uniform? A young coaching mastermind running the offense? It might sound like a dream, but it's suddenly feeling very, very real. Stay tuned because this story is developing by the hour. If it happens, it will be the kind of move that defines an era. And if it doesn't, it still shows that the Cowboys are not sitting back, they're hunting for greatness. And for fans who have waited far too long, that might be the most exciting news of all.